guys, it's Sid and I am finally back for another video. Okay, so I think the last video I did, I was 24 weeks. And I am now 28 weeks, so I have missed about a month. Obviously a lot has happened. Life has been crazy, so I'm just going to try and go over as much as I can remember from these past 4 weeks and just kind of try and get y'all caught up to where I'm at right now. I don't remember exactly what I talked about in my last update videos because it's been so long, so I feel like anything's kind of fair game, and if I already talked about it, I do apologize. I will just talk about it again, and maybe I'll add some other things in there I didn't do before, and you'll learn something else, or it'll just be really boring and the same exact thing as before. We'll just see. I think I did update on my last ultrasound. I can't remember exactly when that was. I want to say it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think I updated on it. I can't remember. They checked my cervix again and said that everything was the same, so everything was looking good, and that was the last time that they would go in and check my cervix. So they did that. I was kind of relieved. I haven't had any problems since then. I actually haven't had, I haven't had another doctor's appointment since then, so as far as I know, everything's pretty much still the same. And it was really fun, of course. Every single time seeing him is just like the coolest thing ever. So I saw him and I got to see him have the hiccups, which was pretty cool because I, at that point, had not like felt him having the hiccups before, and so I like saw him having the hiccups, but I like couldn't feel anything, because I know that that's something that a lot of women feel, or pretty much all women feel at some point, is the baby having the hiccup, which up until now, that was around 25 weeks, I think, and now I'm at 28 weeks, and there are 2 times that I think that I have felt him having the hiccups. I'm honestly not even sure. I think because I've heard it's a very like rhythmic thing, and both times have been when I have like just woken up, which is something that I worry about because I'm like, he only moves, like there have been times like my sleep schedule got kind of messed up at one point, and so I would like lay in bed until 2 o'clock in the morning and I would feel him move all the time, or at one point like my dog woke me up at like 4:30 in the morning and he was moving like crazy, but like during the day he doesn't move hardly at all, so I'm like, this baby is gonna stay up all night long. And that's when he's, because on my app it said at one of these past weeks he started having like consistent waking and sleeping times, so like around the same times of the day you'll feel the baby move, because he'll be awake. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this baby is gonna be such a night owl, and like I'm gonna get 0 sleep when he's born. That's just how I feel. But if that is the way that it is, then that is just reality, I guess, and we'll just deal with it when he gets here. But yeah, and as far as him moving, he doesn't move a whole lot. Like I just said, he moves a lot more late at night than he does during the day, but the cool part is that it has gotten to the point where when he moves, I feel him in like multiple spots at the same time, which means he's like big enough that when he's moving, I feel him in multiple spots, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool, because up until now, it's pretty much just been like he'll move and I'll feel it on one side or the other side or whatever. And at this point, I think my app said he's the size of like a large eggplant, which I don't really like eggplants, but they were actually a lot bigger apparently than I thought they were. So he's pretty good. I think around kind of like that size, somewhere in there. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, so he's getting pretty big in there, so that's fun. I'm sorry if you can tell, I've been pretty out of breath lately, which I know is like a really common thing. It's just like harder to catch your breath when you're pregnant, and so that has started. And another thing that I actually just noticed last night, so like up until this point, I have been able, like you're not really supposed to lay on your back when you're pregnant at all, but especially not, you know, when the baby gets bigger. And up until now, I've been able to lay on my back without any kind of like pain or discomfort or anything like that. But last night I was kind of laying on my back and I was like, oh, and it was like, I don't know, almost like it made it harder to breathe. Like it kind of hurt to lay on my back, like in my stomach, and it was just uncomfortable, which obviously will get worse and worse as he gets bigger if I try and lay on my back. And so that was something that was kind of new. So I think it's just, you know, obviously from him growing bigger, which is cool. I honestly just can't get over the fact that I'm 28, almost 29 weeks, honestly, because today is Friday and on Monday is when I get to be 29 weeks. And that's crazy to me, because once I'm 30 weeks, that's when you really start like counting down, like 10 more weeks, 9 more weeks, 8 more weeks. I'm like, that's insane. Like, it's just, it's kind of scary, honestly. Because this whole time, obviously, you know that a baby's coming, but at the same time, it's like, once it starts like getting closer and closer, it becomes like more of a reality. So that's crazy. I actually went out, I think it was last weekend, and got the paint for little boy's nursery, and so I had a couple friends over and we started painting it. We got about 2 of the walls done, so hopefully by this weekend we will get the rest of the nursery done and his walls will all be painted and we can start getting like his furniture and stuff in there. I think I did mention last time that we had gotten him a crib. I am on the lookout right now for a dresser or like a set of like chest drawers or something like that, to put his clothes in. I actually have a lot of clothes. They're in like a shelf in like my not pantry, like linen closet kind of thing, and they're starting to overflow. So I need to find a dresser. I have been looking though. I don't want to pay like an insane amount. I don't want to buy like a new dresser. I'm totally fine with getting one that's used, paying a little bit less, and then if I need to paint it or whatever, going ahead and doing that. So I've been looking like on Facebook Marketplace, and I've checked Goodwill a couple times. I haven't really seen anything, not really expecting to, but still worth a shot to check. I just haven't found anything that I like, that I think would fit the space well, that's also like a decent price. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for that. Hopefully I'll find one of those soon, but at the same time I'm not hugely in a hurry because I'm like, we really need to get the painting done first before we can put any furniture in there, and I really don't want to buy a dresser and then like have to keep it out in the living room and have no place to put it until we're done painting. So yeah, so we have all of that going on, and like I said, hopefully next week I'll be able to show you guys what it looks like, or maybe I'll wait until it's done to like really post like a full shot of what it all looks like. I haven't really decided yet, but hopefully whatever happens, it'll be done soon, so I'll be able to put it up soon. Let's see. We do have a date set for the baby shower. I think the baby shower is going to be like September 22nd, and so that'll be really fun. I really need to go and get my registry done because I haven't done that yet. I have like a list of things that I want to put on my registry, but I haven't actually registered yet, and then we also need to get like the invitations and send those out, so that's kind of a crazy thing that's going on right now, just something that we need to get done, so I'm doing that. But that'll be fun. Like, I'm excited for that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying not to get, like, stressed out because it can be kind of a lot of work, but also, like, my, you know, parents and friends and stuff will take care of, I think, a lot of it, so that'll be good. I think that's how that works. But, yeah, so we've got that coming up. I also, I think it's, like, the first weekend in September or something like that, I am doing, like, a childbirthing class, and then also, not long after that, I'm doing a breastfeeding class, because breastfeeding is something that I definitely want to do. I think I've talked about that before. So I'll be taking those 2 classes, so hopefully that will help me feel a little bit more prepared. There's like only so much prepared you can be, but hopefully that will help a little bit. So those are coming up soon. So that's exciting, and I think that I'll enjoy those. Hopefully I can like get a lot out of them, because I think that they're like hours long, so I'm like, maybe I should just take a notebook and take notes, because I'll probably forget all of it. But yeah, and then I also, school started back up again. Today's Friday, so it started up on Wednesday. So I am taking, I don't know if I've talked about this yet, about what my plan is for this semester, because obviously he's coming in like, kind of the middle of the semester towards the end of the semester, and so for me, I didn't want to take off a semester because the way I feel is that the older that he gets and the more he like recognizes me and like who I am to him, that I'm like his mom, I feel like the harder it will be for me to leave him, because he's gonna be like 1 or 2 and he's gonna be like, where's mommy, like why isn't she here? And I don't know, I feel like that's gonna break my heart, as opposed to like when he's smaller and he like doesn't know as much, because obviously like I'm gonna have to go on campus and I'm gonna have to have people watch him, and so that is still obviously, I'm not exactly sure how that's all gonna look or gonna work, but I know that I can't take him on campus with me, and so I feel like if I can just knock it out and I can just get it done when he's little, like little, then that would be best. So I didn't want to not take classes this semester because I still have 3 more semesters to go, and so like including this one, and so I was able to get 4 online classes, and 2 of them are what's called like a term 1 class, meaning that I'll be done with them. They go like twice as fast as a normal class, so I'll be done with them at the beginning of October, and then he's due in November, so hopefully I can like work ahead in my other 2 classes after that. Like I can just take that extra time and work ahead, so that when he comes, then hopefully I'll have pretty much everything done. The only thing that would really kind of mess it up is if I had to take a test during the time that I'm like in labor with him, or like just had him, which I'm sure my teachers would understand. I'm about to email them soon and just kind of explain the situation, and I don't think I'm really going to have any problems. I'm not super worried about that. So that's kind of the deal for this semester. So I do have the 4 online classes. It is kind of hard. I'm still working 4 days a week trying to like save up. And then we also, like at home, we have like dogs and my brother's here and just all this kind of stuff. There's a lot of distractions, so I really still need to get out of the house, even though they're online classes, to work on them. So there's just kind of a lot going on, but I really do want to continue with these. I know I skipped, like I said, like 4 weeks, but I do want to continue with these. I do want to keep up because they're really fun, and I think being able to look back on them is going to be a really special thing. So I do plan on keeping these up. Sorry for the like extended delay. I think that's pretty much it this week. I don't know if I forgot anything, and I also have not, I am going to show you guys my belly. I have not gotten any stretch marks on my belly yet, so I know it's still kind of early in the game as far as stretch marks go. I know that a lot of people with their first pregnancy, at least what I've heard, is that you don't start getting them until the last couple weeks of your pregnancy, or like the last month of your pregnancy, when your baby like really shoots out and like really grows a lot. So we'll see about that, but I do think I'm going to go ahead and show you my belly. I don't actually know where my tape measure went. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but it's fine. I'll hopefully have it by next week, and I'll show you guys my belly, and then next week hopefully I'll have a measurement on what my belly is, because of course it's going to be a lot bigger than it was last time I showed it to you, because it's been a month. So yeah, with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my belly. Okay guys, so this is my belly this week. This is what it looks like. I am actually interested. I haven't watched my 24-week video, so I'm not sure exactly how it compares, but I do know that I've grown a heck of a lot. I think I've started rounding maybe a little bit more, so that's what I look like with the shirt on. And then when I pull the shirt up, this is what it looks like. Like I said, at least not yet, I haven't gotten any stretch marks, so hopefully it'll stay like that, but here it is. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Please continue watching. I swear I'm going to try to be more consistent with these. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.